a lot of folks, drawn into QAnon, drawn towards Trump fandom in general, who are somewhat hesitant about participating in a seditious attack on their own government, but were goaded by Lynn Wood, by these henchmen of Trump, to do it. And so the evidence was all over Twitter. The same thing was happening on Facebook. This was all documented. This was all out there to find. So there's, in one sense, two sides to the disinformation coin. It's used to mold militants. It's used to facilitate illegal action, but it leaves an evidence trail behind it. And that evidence trail, on Twitter at least, is deleted. And I believe on Facebook as well, which is leading to an assault on collective memory. We named this show really well. I'm glad we went with Gaslit Nation, because we are now the only country, I think, in world history to memory hole a coup, to be told constantly, not just by the people who perpetrated the coup, that it was not a coup, but by the opposite side, by the Democrats, who, of course, they were trying to stop from getting into power, by the media. They don't full out deny it in the way that the Republicans do, but they are reluctant to speak bluntly about the severity of the threat and the fact that that threat remains ongoing because people have not been held accountable. And you really need to start asking some tough questions about that if you haven't already, because a functional government does not need to be convinced to prosecute people who launch a seditious, violent attack. A functional government would want to do it in order to protect the country, whereas a government that ultimately wants the coup to succeed would be doing everything that Congress and the Department of Justice and Merrick Garland have been doing all year long.